Hey YouTube, Steve here. Some of you have been wondering how to get your 8mm ignition wires through these 7mm ignition wire retainers that are mounted on top of your factory big block Chevy valve covers. For those of you who want to run your stock setup, run 8mm wires through these, which are made for 7mm wires, I'll show you how you do it. It's pretty simple, really. It just takes a little bit of time, but not too much. What I do is I grab a rat tail file. This one here measures on the large part just under 8mm. It's probably like 7.75mm or something like that. So I'm going to show you. Let me zoom in here for you. I'm going to show you this one here is already finished. As you can see, this rat tail file goes through very easily with little to no resistance. Now this one will now accept the 8mm ignition wire. This one here I have yet to do. That stops right there. You'll never get an 8mm wire into there. If you do, it's going to be way too tight and hard to get in, hard to get out. So what you do is you take this file and just take your time and go back and forth like you do. Put a little pressure to the inboard side of the retainer. A little bit of pressure to the outboard side. It doesn't take very long. You also want to apply a little bit of pressure from time to time to the bottom as well. What you want to accomplish is a nice round hole. You don't want too much on one side or too much on the other or too much on the bottom. If you go too far, it's going to be too thin in these areas and they may get weak and break. But with this method, you'll have plenty of material left to get your 8mm wires in there real nice. So I'll have to do 2 of these, 1 per side, and then you have 2 of these. So we're looking at 12 holes in total. You can do them all at once or take a break, whatever you choose. Do like I do, get a little music rocking and take care of business. Be glad you did if this is what you want to accomplish and run your factory stuff, but with 8mm wires. I purchased these from National Parts Depot. These ignition wire retainers came with a set of the 4. They were around 12 bucks. I was pretty happy with the quality. They don't seem too cheap. They're not too thin where I can't file them. They're going to work out real nice. I've already test fitted this side on the wire. The wire's in my car, so I don't have an extra wire to lay in there for you, but trust me, they fit real nice. You just got to work at it until the file can pass through there nicely. This file I'm using is somewhat coarse. You don't want a fine file because it's going to take forever. You want, I don't know if you can see that, but you want some meat on it. You want some coarseness of the file to take that nylon or plastic, whatever that's made out of. You want to work that off fairly quick. You can go side to side just a little bit, like so. Remember to get a little on the bottom. Check it from time to time. Make sure you got a nice hole. Just about done. That's only going to take a couple minutes, I guess, per hole. Maybe 3 minutes. That's going through pretty good now. Like I said, this file measures just under 8mm. like 7.75 millimeters. You want to get that to where it passes through nice. You don't want it too thin on the sidewalls. That's about it. Now what I'll do is I'll take this flat file, it's pretty fine, just smooth out the edges. I don't want it too sharp, I don't want it to tear into the ignition wire if it's got an edge on it. That's all there is to it, YouTube. Thanks for watching.